Hello, my name is Joshua Murray, and I'm going to do my persuasive speech on gun control. It is a very wide and broad topic that could be talked about. The questions that need to be answered are: will banning guns really solve anything? Should there be stricter carrying laws, concealed carry laws? And should there be gun laws at all? I believe that gun laws are a good thing, but I do believe that they are trying to go overboard on it. Guns have been around since, well, I'm not sure the exact date, but they have been around for a very long time. The meaning of the Second Amendment in the Constitution was to be able for states to maintain a militia. Has that changed? Probably. Our states now have the military in them, which is still controlled by the government. I see that guns are a problem in some places, but in most cases, are they really that much of a problem? The people that are carrying guns illegally are not going to quit carrying them illegally, even if they ban the guns. It's the same as with drugs. You ban it or you make it illegal, and it appeals to people even more than it did before. People have used guns for many things throughout time. People hunt with guns, people do sports with guns, and people just like to collect guns. Some people buy guns for personal defense. Some people are against guns because they believe that a firearm in the house makes it more susceptible for a child to get it and injure themselves. That is true. That is why gun safes have been made so that you could put the guns away where the children could not get to them. Lock the safe and keep the ammunition separate from the guns itself, and never keep a gun loaded. I have an 11-month-old little boy, and I have a gun safe that I keep all of my guns in. He will not know the password to that safe, nor will he be able to have a gun unsupervised when he is older. There are states like Arizona that do not have a carry law. You can conceal a firearm without a permit. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Well, let's use this for an example. There was a shooting at a party in Arizona. A guy was getting drunk and was asked to leave by the people who were throwing the party. He left and returned a few minutes later with a rifle and opened fire on the crowd and towards the house. An armed citizen pulled his gun out and then shot the person that was trying to shoot them. He did not get in trouble for shooting the guy because they were being threatened and he had a gun. He had it concealed and it was perfectly legal. In that case, I could see it. And there are many cases where guns prevent shootings from going further than they would have if people there did not have the concealed guns. People use guns wrong every day. Yes, guns are a dangerous weapon and they need to be respected. But do they really need to be taken away from us? The law-abiding citizens use guns for recreational purposes like hunting, clay pigeons, shooting skeet, or just shooting in general. I believe that if a child is taught how to respect a gun, then the gun owner themselves later in life will be less susceptible to using the gun in a wrong way. Gun control will be something that is debated on for a long, long time, and it will never go away. There will always be people who are against guns, and there will always be people who are for guns. I, for example, am for guns. I have many guns, and I have no problem with having them. I have had friends that have guns. I have friends that are against guns. Guns are not a toy, and children and adults alike should be taught that. Do I think that you should have to have a concealed carry permit to carry a gun? No. Do I think that you may need a class to help you have a better knowledge of how to use the weapon properly? That's not a bad thing. But to have a permit to carry it just means that you are limiting the people that can carry a gun legally to only a certain amount, while the people who are carrying them illegally and are going to use them in the wrong ways are carrying them anyways. So what is the point in the permit? Some people will say it's that so that you could be instructed on how to use the gun, and some people will say that it is on how people are raised and things like that. But in my opinion, a permit is just a piece of paper that shows that you have taken a class. I think that the class is a good thing. Yes, you need the piece of paper that shows you took the class, but you should not have to have that with you to carry a concealed firearm. Guns are things that need to be noticed in our society as something that is not necessarily a bad thing. Guns have been used for law enforcement. For example, in Arkansas, they are trying to, and I think some have already passed, where teachers can carry a gun concealed in the schools. Schools need better security, yes, so that shootings like that, like Newtown, Connecticut, and other places do not happen. For example, Obama is against guns, yet I guarantee his kids go to a school with armed secret agents there. So why does it make it wrong for us to have guns for our protection if he uses guns every day for his protection?